help your career, your development go a little faster, a little smoother, instead of having to wrestle with guys who are twice your size and strength?
Yeah, don't get me wrong. We still have guys in our camp. I have a great group of guys that I work with, and it's just now that I'm getting the best of both worlds. I get guys that really push me really hard, and that helps my strength, especially my core strength, trying to move around, all that muscle. But then when I go with the girls, I get to work on more technique and build my confidence, and, it helps that I'm kind of somewhat a mother hen to the group and feel obligation to do it for my girls. They're all single moms. They're all trying to make it. The goal of this team is to help get them ahead and get this gym done and create a lot of opportunities. We're working on the TV show right now, and these girls work hard. They work full-time jobs. They're single moms. They're raising their kids, and they're still finding time in their day to get to the gym twice, especially when they have a fight coming up. And none of them were making a lot of money, but they're doing it because they're passionate about it and they love it. So I respect that a lot, and it motivates me.
All right. And do you think that we'll see women's MMA more in the forefront? Maybe even do you think the UFC will ever bring MMA in? Women MMA, that is,
No, they won't. Not at all. They're not interested at all. But we will see more of it, and that's my goal. I'm going to continue to work on it. And, when I start my promotion up again, it will be on that level where the women will have an opportunity. And in all the different weight classes, we'll do tournament style to develop a champ in each weight class, and whoever holds the title will, continue to hold that, and we'll just keep moving forward. I'd like to get to the point where I'm doing, 4 to 6 shows a year.
And will your shows... Go ahead, Chris.
I got 2 questions. One from someone in the chat room. She wants to know what you think of Sarah McMahon, and also another listener wanted to know what direction do you think women's MMA is going to take?
I don't know who Sarah McMahon is. I've never heard of her. And I think women's MMA is going to keep growing. There's opportunities for women to fight and actually make a living doing so, which is what I'm working so hard to try and build, creating these opportunities and creating a gym where they can go and feel comfortable and get more of that. It'll be the only place where you can go and get, all women's wrestling and all women's jiu-jitsu. And, Randy's hooking me up with the Olympic Training Center, and hopefully we'll get some of those girls when they're not in season to come down and teach the wrestling program, give those girls the opportunity to develop. But, girls don't come out of high school with wrestling in their background or jiu-jitsu, we kind of start late. So now it's an opportunity to go and have a place where sometimes the girls are intimidated to roll with the guys or just jump in those wrestling practices because of the size and weight difference. So
awesome. And will your events be all females, or will it be a mixture of both?
I haven't decided yet. I have a lot of guys that I'd like to take care of and help out too.
Right.
Guys that are maybe they don't have the best records, they're having a hard time finding fights. I've just been out there for a long time just trying to do, that's the reason for the first 2 shows that I did, trying to help these guys out. There's guys that maybe had bad management or didn't have a manager at all and just took fights because they needed the money, and now their records flip-flopped, or they're 5-5 or they're 5, and they're really, really good fighters, but they fought some of the top names, and it affected their record, and now they have a hard time getting fights. So, I never went into the business thinking that I wanted to manage people, but I just want to help them out because I see a lot of the potholes that they fall into, and I have the experience to help them and kind of save them a little.
Fair enough. Now, your own fight is this Saturday, as we spoke of.
It's Friday.
This
Friday the night.
Down in Tampa, XFC. What can fans expect when they go out to see you fight this upcoming weekend?
Yeah, it'll be Friday the 9th, and weigh-ins are on Thursday, and it'll be the co-main event. It's going to be live on HDNet for people in Vegas. If they get Cox, they don't get it. If they have DirecTV, they will get HDNet, and it's going to be a great event. They expect anywhere from 12 to 14,000 people. They average 10,000, but I guess sales have been really well for this fight. This girl has a lot of kickboxing experience and is a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, so she should be pretty well-rounded and tough to deal with. So I'm excited. I know she's going to come after me. A lot of the girls lately have kind of run. She's going to come right after me, so it's going to be like 2 rams hitting, and we'll see what happens. But I'm excited, and hopefully if it goes to the ground, I'll be excited to show my ground game as well.
Nice. Well, we're not going to hold you up all night. We know you still got some training to do. can you throw out your Facebook? Is KimCouture.tv still your official website page?
Yep, and it's all getting revamped. We've been working on all that stuff. Everything's going to come out and launch here fairly quickly.
Awesome.
Probably right after the fight, if not before, we'll get a new launch. What's that?
I had a question for you, Kim.
Yep.
What was it like working as a casino executive in Las Vegas?
It was a dream job. It was absolutely amazing, and I would have never left. But Randy wanted to get married, and we were going to move to California full time, and we ended up not doing that. But, I would have never left that job. It was a dream job, and I loved it. It was always great working for Steve Wynn as well. He was such a great guy to learn from.
Awesome, I bet. Yeah, that was great.
Nice. This is Kim Couture. She's this Friday night, the 9th. She's in the co-main event of the evening. We wish you all the best. We'll check you out. And we hope to see this new website soon. Good stuff happen with Kim Couture and the Vixen crew. Thank you, Kim, for stopping by.
Oh, thank you guys. Have a good evening.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, folks, that's Kim Couture, the Vixen crew. She's fighting this weekend, looking for her second straight win in the octagon. Good stuff there. Yeah, the thing that shocked me, guys, was how many people throw their name in with her and hopes to be the cream to rise to the top. And she's just, she has no clue about any of these guys who just come in and try to make their names. I'd hate to be that person that always has someone saying something about them, always in the tabloids, if you will, and, you don't even know anything about these people.
Why would you hate that?
Well, you're doing interviews like this one here, and people are bringing in people you never knew about. You never even know they exist, and
But at the
your name is somebody's talking smack about you, and it just seems to be something that would get old really quickly. But
Maybe so. You'd have to live it to know it, right?
Yeah, that's right. And I don't have near her money nor her fame, so maybe I should be one of those people. Down with Kim Couture. Grrr.
You're going to put on the wig and fight women's MMA?
You know what? It worked for the Ladybugs. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. I'll put that one aside. I don't think I could fill the bra. But anyways, we've got another interview coming up in just a few minutes. Dwight Decker, Black Force MMA, Summerville, South Carolina. He's coming in to discuss the negativity, the dark cloud of MMA, a recent death, and some other things, issues. Just a few moments, guys. I don't know. What's that? You're breaking up over there.
It sucks.
What's that?
I said it sucks.
Yeah. That it does. It does suck. But let's cheer up the mood for a moment before we get into that. Before we get. I've got a feeling this conversation might get down and dirty, a little nitty-gritty. So let's jump back to UFC 116, brighten the mood, because there was one little moment where a career survived. I'm talking about the American Psycho, Stephen Bonner. That guy, I don't know how he did it. He ended up winning that fight and possibly saving his career.